It's Luis Martin, the art engineer, and it's July, so we are doing our unboxing of our July Collage Kit. Listen, I am super exhausted and super happy. I'm back in the States, and Elvis is behind the camera.
Hello, everyone.
Ooh, that was your outside voice. I like it. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Happy to be back.
Yes, extremely happy.
But I'll go back in a second.
Of course.
Don't you misunderstand us. So exciting. So we did this right before we left to Mexico, but we held off because we wanted to bring some stuff and share some ephemera with you from Mexico. So let's open it up. Okay, it's summer, it's beautiful. There's a very lovely prompt in here that I will share with you now, even though this is not the prompt video. Go to that one later. So let's open it up. So as always, you will always get your beautiful canvas, your little white piece of space to create your collage. And come on over and I'll show you what is in the July Collage Kit this time around. So as always, the prompt is here. I hope you guys are all getting your prompts. Sometimes people forget. This is a really exciting one. And of course, you always have your diamonds. So this is what we put in from Mexico, you guys. And this is super special. I bought these beautiful sequences and I never went back to buy more. So everyone is getting just one. So you got a very special color and you know, less is more. So we're gonna use this very carefully and gingerly and see what happens. And do you know how many margaritas Elvis and I had to drink to collect 100 of these darn flags? No, I'm kidding. We bought a bunch of them. So anyway, you have a little Mexican flag, Viva Mexico. We brought some loteria for you. This is a staple, a very big part of the culture. We play bingo with these cards that have images on them, and they're quite fun and they're a little problematic, but you can divulge that on yourself. But check this out. We got some amazing images from this magazine we got in Mexico called Arqueología Mexicana. And everyone's getting 2 images from there, and they're just like, whoa, right? Beautiful. It's in Spanish. You can subscribe if you want to. So this is in. That's your Mexican stuff, you guys. That's doesn't seem like a lot, or does it? But you got your sequence, so we're gonna play with that in a minute. This is for our prompt, my friends. It's been a really long winter, so I am sending you guys a postcard with a postage stamp. I want you guys to create a collage and send it to somebody. Let them know you survived. Let them know that you're doing good and collaging. So we'll do that in our next video, but even if you're not a subscriber, this is a really good idea for you to do now and share with people. You know, check in, send them some light. What else do we have in our kit? As always, you have your 3M squares, yummy, yummy, yummy. And some actual squares, yummy, yummy, yummy. And a number, ooh, number 1. And we have these beautiful dots. Elvis found these like rainbow dots. They're so cool. We'll have to do something with them. This time around, we have some French. We have color blocking, which is black. We have some women artists, actually. So in your collage kit, you will all have received an iconic female. This time I got Gertrude Stein, how exciting, and one of her lover friends. So cool. Ooh, Ray-Ban, more beautiful images. You have some vintage ads. Aw, I'm off. We have some, oh, look at that. We have some Frida. We have some beautiful interiors from Mexico. We have Frida. I mean, so good. And oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, you guys, do not be afraid to cut this. I know it's beautiful. I know it's gonna hurt in your soul. But again, what was my tip last time? If you don't want to destroy what I send you, make copies, color copies, go to Staples, support your local printers, and make a series. I have a weak spot for The Simpsons. Listen, when I moved to New York, The Simpsons were my constant. The Simpsons and Starbucks. I know, that's my American vernacular. So this is really fun to me. And dogs, you guys. Everyone's getting dogs. Elvis gets a dog, I get a dog, he gets a dog. I mean, check this out. This needs a frame. Frame this, put it in your bathroom, you're done. I'm sending you guys tracing paper. Now this is really exciting and really freaks me out a little bit because I don't know what to do with this. I really do not know what to do with this. I want you to figure out. I want you to do something creative with it and show me, because this makes me nervous. I don't know why. So one is very thin and diaphanous. That's a hashtag word, diaphanous, like a moth's feather, like a moth's wing. I was gonna say feather, but it is kind of diaphanous. And this is a little bit thicker. This is filmy. You get mushrooms, which are always a great thing. Maybe not everybody gets a mushroom, but I got a mushroom. We get some beautiful artifacts, and everyone gets an angel. I think everyone gets an angel. So let's get started. I am gonna go ahead and reach back to Mexico and see what I can do. And I might not use any of these because I'm gonna use them for my postcard, okay? Órale, as we would say in Mexico, which means all right. So we have a dog, we have the Simpsons. I don't know, what called my name? This called my name, and I guess if I'm like telling you, oh, you should cut it, I'm gonna cut it. All right, so I'm just gonna start with this. I'm gonna deconstruct my Frida. So Elvis, what was your favorite part of being in Merida?
Definitely the food again.
Yeah.
We just have so much amazing food. And I think this time, since we traveled with our family as well, that was a nice treat.
That was amazing. So the food in Mexico, well, the food outside New York tends to be a lot cheaper than it is here. So we're always enthusiastic about eating when we travel. But it is of a totally different caliber. We're not talking about burritos. We're not talking about chimichangas. We're talking about authentic Mexican, specifically Yucatecan food. So if you have a chance, go check it out. And like Elvis said, yeah, we traveled with our family. Elvis's mom came with us, spent a whole month there. And my dad came. He visited the place he was born after 51 years of not having been back. So it was pretty special. So check this out. I can go in many directions, right? First of all, I'll put this down, let's not get crazy. I can go many directions. I can use this to start my collage, or I've created an interesting negative space here, which we can then put this over it and do some interesting stuff. So this is actually becoming very interesting to me. So let's do that. Now, like I said, I don't like to use the faces of the things that I use because then it becomes recognizable, right? So we'll have to alter her face in a minute, even though we'll know it's her because, well, you kind of can't hide Frida. But let's see what we do. So I've mentioned this before too, and it always excites me. Frida is on the currency in Mexico. We don't have any females in our currency here in the States. Something to think about. Okay, so we can repurpose this and maybe bring it down a little bit. All right, so we can play with that. I also love this negative space because we can do something with these circles. You know what? I'm going to make the best of the black and cut out some pieces that we're not using over here. Hopefully, I won't cut too much. Did I do it? Oh, perfect. Okay, great. So now I have this that I can then also use here to kind of create some kind of balance. I love this, you guys. I love this. Okay, great. See how this kind of creates balance and symmetry? I just had a horrible idea. What if I put the eyes of the Simpsons on Frida? That would be horrible. It really would be horrible. But try it. So the whole point of the collage kits, again, are not to overwhelm you. They're not for you to make a masterpiece. They're for you to kind of just have a conversation with your hands and be free and see what happens. And you know what? At the end of the day, no one needs to see this. As a matter of fact, if this collage does not come out, you're never gonna see this video. So feel my freedom and roll with it, right? I will not take their eyes, but I will. So I want to play with these dogs. Okay, let's do that. Let's see where this dog will take me. It's really interesting. Altars are a big part of Mexican tradition, in a lot of cultures as well. So I feel a lot of paintings like Frida's are kind of in the same shape as altars. I almost feel like I'm instinctively gonna start doing an altar with this dog, putting it at the base as an offering. So we'll see. Oh, little dog had babies. So that's always really fun, right? All the little clues that images give you. That's why I always like to tell you to look at your collages after you're done as if they were tarot cards, right? Because there's all these hidden messages. Like, I had noticed, but this is a female dog and she just had babies. And how do we know that? Because she has udders or nipples. And yeah. So look for clues. Let's see. Elvis, do you miss sweating in the summer heat of Mexico?
It was definitely hot, but fortunately, like here in New York, it's also hot, so it's not too much of a big difference. I think it would have made a big difference if it was like winter here and we're going from like extreme heat to extreme cold.
True. Oh, look, here's the dog, which is kind of interesting because I know Frida's story. She was never able to have children, so it's kind of sad that there's a dog. We just had kids here. So that's, you know, like I said, there's always these narratives that kind of come up. So think about that. Oh, look at this. I like this. So maybe we'll play with that. Yes, it's so dramatic here as well, right? So here, yesterday, we got an email from the building saying, there is severe weather on the way. Please close your windows, be prepared for gusts of winds. And we're like, what? It was a perfectly sunny day. And then out of nowhere, around what, 4 o'clock, the sun disappeared, and rain and thunder and lightning. It was beautiful.
It was a huge lightning storm.
Actually, they posted a picture on Instagram that a huge lightning bolt struck the Twin Towers, or not the Twin Towers, the World Trade Center.
Really?
So yeah, and it looks beautiful. So I wonder what that means. You know I'm always looking for meanings. All right, so I love this, love, love, love. So it's almost like it's holding her, this trunk of the tree, which is so symbolic, right? And I always lose my little things, but luckily I have my box here. So I'm a little hyper at the moment. I suggest when you collage, don't think about the meaning too much because then you'll get stuck if that happens to you. So don't think about it too much. But right now I'm kind of like, ooh, yes, this can mean this and that can mean that, which is fine. Nice, and then I think I'll cut this. Although I love collages that kind of go out in every direction. Oh look, maybe now I can use this. Ooh, yeah. Okay, things are happening here, my friends. Things are happening here. So I'm looking forward tomorrow, or, well, yes, tomorrow from the day I'm making this, we're gonna have our first collage happy hour. Look, you can't really see that it's different, that it is. So if I put it here, I think I get better use of this. Our collage happy hour that we haven't done in 3 weeks because it just wasn't working out in Mexico. So I'm really excited about that. I have a lot of mail to open. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone that sent stuff. Okay, this is cool. But we still have the issue of the face because I do want to give her, you know, I don't want to manipulate her. That's nice. I don't want to be, you know, like exploit her is what I'm trying to say, because, you know, she's everywhere. I want to give her a rest. And it's crazy, even in Merida, she's not from Merida, but there was so much Frida ephemera there. It was like, she's not even from this area. But, you know, she's empowerment, so I guess it's all cool. This is a nice little image. We got a skater dude, which is really funny because I was like, oh my God, all these skaters outside right now. That's beautiful. Look at that. This kind of goes with this too, right? So what if I do something with this? So if you have one of these hole punchers, go ahead and use them with this type of paper, but you have to fold it because it's magazine paper and it's very weak. So when I want to use this, I have to quadruple it. And look, I made an interesting shape. We'll roll with it. Oh, I love that. Or do I? Not really. How about if I do this? And then maybe we can cover her eyes. Yes, thank you. Yes, much better. All right, we know it's Frida, but I'm giving her some privacy. I'm respecting her integrity because, you know, I don't know what Frida would have thought of all of the merchandising and capitalism that's going on with her image. I don't even know how she'd feel about being on the Mexican dollar, peso, so we'll have to ask her when we see her. All right, so of course, my horse, I want to use this. So take your time, no rush. I'm sure Elvis can hold the camera a little bit longer, right, Elvis?
Of course. I love doing this for you.
Thank you, my friend.
Friend.
Okay. A little possessive there, huh? All right, well, that was a moment of candor. Friend, excuse me. Don't get it wrong, I'm married. Oh, cool. See, again, I said I was gonna, it kind of reminds me of the altar because everything's symmetrical, right? But let's fight the power and maybe go this way a little bit. I think I like this white border. Let's fight the power. I just don't want to go with the prescribed structure that was happening there. Those are my little microaggressions on fighting the power. Not going with the prescribed structure. Okay, here we go. All right, this is kind of going somewhere. And then, of course, I have all these beautifulness that I kind of want to use, but don't know how. So you know what? I'm just going to arbitrarily choose the cool color because this is such a warm image that I think it'll be best to use the cool colors. Purple is a cool color, right? It's warmish, but it's cool. And then we have lavender. I got an accent there. Lavender. In Spanish, it's lavanda. Such a weird word. We have green. How do you say green in Spanish, Elvis?
Verde.
Verde. And then we have azul celeste, which is sky blue. All right, this just turned into a Spanish tutorial. How do you say yellow?
Amarillo.
Yes, but I'm not gonna use it because I said I didn't want warm colors. Okay, how about black? How do you say black?
Negro.
Negro. We're saying it with an Italian accent, you guys. Oh my God, you know what we just watched? This is totally gonna turn into like a ad for Disney. We just watched Luca. Whoa, please watch it. Oh my God, we cried. Amazing movie. So sweet. Yes, if you have LGBTQIA people in your life, this might be a great movie to share with them just because it is about acceptance, it is about true colors, and I love it. Okay, so I might not use that dog after all. Okay, Gertrude Stein. We have French. We have diamonds. We have this interesting person. Oh, this is cool. Maybe I want to use this for my postcard. Okay, home stretch. I don't believe we're going to use Homer, but I love you. Ooh, look at this. This just turned into a little collage right here. See, so keep your scraps. Oh, you know what? Maybe we will use some of the Mexican stash. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, no, but look, I just saw this. Let's use both of these guys. Or both of these people. All right, so we have La Palma. It was really weird. We were playing Loteria with our friends in Merida, and anytime I've played this, is like I said, it's just like bingo. You know, they call it out, you mark it. But when we were playing with our two friends, if you called it out and they had it, they would say, yo, and the enthusiasm was through the roof. I was like, okay, this is why I love being here. There's so much energy and excitement about playing loteria. So that was fun. So you can, if you're interested in these, you can find these anywhere, in any Mexican supermarket, probably on Amazon. I know they have Millennial Loteria, and it's very pulpy, you know, it's like very kitschy and Pulp Fiction-y. Oh, I like that. Do I like that? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. We'll figure it out in a minute. Or maybe it'll go to my dog collage. Oh, maybe it will go to my dog collage. All right, so that's what happens, right? You can always work on multiple collages at once. Here we go. I had asked in one of my videos what people listen to while they collaged. Someone said musicals. And I was like, musicals? I hate musicals. But then I realized, no, I really do like musicals. Have you heard Out of the Woods? That prologue is amazing. Check it out. All right, maybe I won't use the palm tree, but I'll definitely use the fish. I have all this. Oh, yes. What if I cut this and nestle it in, right? This is a really good move. Nestle things, right? I made a little opening there, and look how fun it could be if it worked. All right, a little bit more surgery here. No. Voila. Like that, yes. Multilingual here. Okay, and I wanted to do one thing that I don't know if I can. Perfect. You know, it'd be really fun to draw on this. I don't know if I have anything that I can draw with. Maybe, I hope you do. Always have, you know, your tools around. Maybe you can find something. I have this. Oh, you know what? No, I have this. A color pencil would also work. Let's see what it does. Oh, cool. So if I just do these shapes, right? Just to create pattern, and I like the contrast. It activates the black space and creates something else, right? So I like this. So you can kind of create your own, it doesn't have to be anything. Foliage is always really easy, right? If you do flowers, I think this was kind of inspired by leaves, obviously. Do it in every direction. And then if you want, you can do the same on the top, or anywhere you have black. So take out your colored pencils and see what happens. So again, this is all about play, you guys. It's all about, it's summer. What perfect time to explore. Hopefully the COVID numbers are going down and we feel a little bit more liberated. Wear your mask in crowds. But you know, I like what's happening. And you know what? I'm gonna continue this maybe just over here. Nothing too dramatic, but just to connect this to that, right? And then this becomes just as activated. Yes, I'm left-handed. I love it. I love it. I really, really do. Maybe even do another layer and continue that. If I was really fancy, I would speed this up so it was in fast motion or whatever, fast forward it, but not there yet, my friends, not there yet. Oh wow, I really like this. See, I'm super surprised. So you do get to see this video. I will not throw it away. You guys, I think I've made a collage. All right, so this is my collage. It was inspired by Frida, but I didn't want it to be about Frida, so it's a little bit more about radiance and Mother Nature and moths. I don't know. So This is the July Collage Kit, and I really hope that you can take this adventure and just be a little goofy, be a little sweaty, and have fun, because it's summer and it's been a long winter. So I'm glad you're here, I'm glad we're together, and I hope to see you soon. Ciao.